Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy Blake, your chief of the Blue Blurs, back at it with another episode, or actually the last episode I should say, for my playthrough of Sonic 2 Absolute. It feels weird saying that because recently, whenever I started to play through, I never finished it. So yeah, that just wasn't right. So, this will make for a nice change in pace, as Eggman would say, and in more ways than one, because in this video, we're going to start off by going through the Sky Chase Zone. This stage is such a nice reprieve after the hell we experienced at the Metropolis Zone. I think at some point, Sega realized the Metropolis Zone was gonna be very upsetting for a lot of players, so they made this one as their way of extending the olive branch. Really cool of them to do that. And you know what's also cool? A nice detail that Team Forever threw in when making this stage in Sonic 2 Absolute. Look at this, look at this. Pay attention to the Flickies. You'll notice that some of them have actually sprouted parachutes before falling back down to Earth. That wasn't there before, but looks like Team Forever wanted to tie up some loose ends about what happened with the Flickies when you save them here, because we are thousands of feet up in the sky. And for those that can't fly, that had to have been a stressful time for them. Now, the Flickies that have wings, I don't think they get parachutes because they can just fly themselves back down to Earth. What's the problem there? But for those that don't have wings, it's a completely different story. And speaking of wings, that is the Wing Fortress Zone that you're seeing right there. And it'll be up next once we get done here. Sky Chase Zone has always had that beautifully relaxing tune that people just can't get enough of. And again, it's a welcome treat. Unlike that, what just happened there, it's a welcome treat after dealing with the Metropolis Zone. Although, these Paracoopas flying in the Mushroom Kingdom, not so much. I guess they decided that Bowser wasn't the best boss to have, so they went over to Eggman's side. I was messing around here. But anyway, that's it for the Sky Chase Zone, and that means we've got the Wing Fortress Zone up next. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, I have to part ways with Tails here, because he's gonna get one shot at here just like the egg carrier does in Sonic Adventure 1. You think Tails would have learned to dodge, but then again, he's not Sonic. He's not quite as fast with the reflexes. Okay, Wing Fortress. It's basically Sky Chase Act 2, only it reverts back to a typical gameplay formula that you would expect for a Sonic game. Ah, shoot. I tried to get through there without losing my shield, but as you just saw there, that's a nice shortcut to start the stage off with. So, in case you didn't know that was there before, now you do. And the music here gets a lot more intense, and fittingly so, because we are about to reach the final battle of the game. And of course it involved Eggman. Up until, I think Sonic Adventure, he was always known to be the big bad, and then he started passing the torch to other final bosses like Perfect Chaos, the Bio Lizard, and such. He eventually got the role back, although, it doesn't feel quite as, what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't feel quite impactful as it does in the classics, for sure. In some cases, anyway. Okay, here we go. I gotta be real careful here because there are guns built into the side of Wing Fortress like those right there, so you have to really be quick on your feet. Which is easy to do because you are playing Sonic, the fastest thing alive, but you know what I mean, right? Man, all these cousins of Scratch? What's going on here? And if you don't know who Scratch is, you clearly haven't watched enough Sonic cartoons in the 90s, in which case you got a lot of catching up to do, and before Sonic Prime comes out, so it might be a good idea to go back and watch Adventures of Sonic and Sonic Saturn. I suggest Adventures of Sonic if you're looking for the Scratch reference specifically. Okay, so what's over here? Okay, I guess we'll take the fire shield. What's down here? There are some passable walls here that are easy to miss if you don't know where they are specifically, but this trail of rings right here will give one of those away. You're actually flying out into the air now, so you gotta be real careful here. This could get tough, but if you follow those trails of rings again, it'll guide you to the next wall panel that you can grab onto. If you miss them though, I don't know if you will actually fall off the screen from the bottom, or if it actually keeps you going until you end up here. I've never actually failed that section before, and I figured with my typical Let's Play curse, that would change here, but I guess not. Maybe this one it will. Disappearing platforms, those are always fun, right? And all those remind me of the disappearing platform that you see in Horizon Heights at 3 from Sonic After the Sequel, which is a spectacular fan game that I showcased on this channel a ways back in case you want to go and give that a watch. Got a lot of cranes here. What is this? A crane machine? Kind of made me think of Toy Story when Woody and Buzz found their way inside the toy machine where they meet all the little green aliens. That later on become an important role in Buzz Lightyear's Star Command. Some fond memories from the early 2000s that I'm reciting right here. God, the more I think about them, the more I feel old. This is unacceptable! The title Uncle Sonic is feeling more and more earned by the day. But alright, that is it for Wing Fortress, and we are now inside the ship. And just like what Team Forever did with Sky Chase, Taxman showed some attention to detail himself with how he programmed his last part of Wing Fortress. You didn't actually hear that sound effect when the wall up above us closed up the second we fell in here, but he decided to fix that. And I'm a sucker for attention to detail like that. Alright, there's Eggman over there hiding like a coward, so we need to teach him a lesson. Okay, what is it? Flying battery? Don't you dare take my shield. Thank you. Now, this can be a little tricky, like so, because I just lost my shield, which I wasn't hoping to. This would be a good time to go supersonic, because I never tackled this boss without supersonic. But I guess now I have to. No! Oh, come on! That's so cheap. That is so cheap. Oh my. Am I really going to die here? Come on, this boss is not that hard. Oh my god. I'm gonna get bopped here. I'm going to get bopped here. I can't believe this. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I actually got obliterated there. I got obliterated. That was very, very upsetting. We need to make up for that. Nuh-uh. I cannot let this blow to my pride stand like that. But see, what makes this boss so tricky is the fact that these platforms have spikes, and then there's the positioning of the laser. So, I guess to avoid that, you gotta stand on the side where— oh, come on, not again. Now I'm back down to one ring. One ring to rule them all. And not in a good way. Oh, come on, no. I need that. I really, really need that. Don't you dare come all the way over here. You kidding me? I think I jinxed myself earlier when I said that the Let's Play curse might not be as problematic here. Now it is. I just stood there and touched the laser and died. Eggman is right over there laughing his butt off at me. I cannot let this stand. Okay. I'm so scared here. The platform has spikes on their undersides. That's why I'm scared to do much of anything. Alright, let me focus. I hate going quiet when trying to commentate, but it's kinda necessary right— No. I am so not used to feeling this scared fighting a boss. Don't you kill me! Are you serious right now? Did I seriously just die to this boss 3 times in a row? Alright, you know what? I've had it. We need to step it up. Give me them platforms. Thank you. Give me another one. Thank you. Now come over here and catch me if you can. Flying battery, meet Wing Fortress. Oh god, no. It's the way that laser up top is moving. It really does feel difficult avoiding it. Like, see? I should have known better than to just stand there. That's costing me my ring. I think— woo! Alright. But wait, was that 7 hits or was that 8? Honestly, I lost count, but I don't care. We finally got the job done. Hopefully, we can keep this up in the Death Egg Zone because we won't have any rings at all to save our butt there. That was disgraceful. I guess we have a miniature fail compilation inside a video. That's gonna have to go up with the YouTube short, I guess. But anyway, now we gotta catch up with Eggman because he headed off to a Death Star, or I mean, the Death Egg. And Sonic 2 is the first known instance where the Death Egg shows up. You'll see it in a little bit. God, how high up could Tails fly that plane? That's pretty impressive. But not as impressive as how high up Eggman's going. You know what's fitting? How Sonic makes an Obi-Wan Kenobi reference in the first movie, and odds are he's gonna do likewise in the sequel. So, the fact this game is called Sonic 2, and that's the movie that's about to come out, is it coming full circle. Pretty cool, huh? And now here we are in the Death Egg Zone. The final stage of the game. And similar to the final zone of Sonic 1, we have no rings to help us out here, so we need to be super careful. But you can make short work of this boss relatively quickly. Like, watch this. Okay, there we go. Silver Sonic was nothing to us at all. He wasn't worth any of our attention, really. Now, Metal Sonic, different story entirely. And one thing I will never get over is how Eggman mysteriously becomes faster than Sonic when things get crazy. Sega, what is this? It has never made any sense in 1992, and it certainly won't make any sense now. Like, Taxman, I appreciate the extra attention to detail that you threw in during the remake, but you couldn't have thought to address this as well? If you could at all, that is. Alright, now we gotta deal with the Death Egg Robot. Now, if you're willing to be risky, you can finish this boss just as quickly as Silver Sonic, but I don't feel risky right now because, as you saw a bit ago, I was very unpracticed with the Wing Fortress boss, so I don't want to take any chances here. But see, when the arms go directly back to the middle of the robot's side, like that, you can sneak in and hit, but you have to do so at the very peak of your jump. If you're any lower than that, you'll touch the claws and die. And seeing as you have no rings here, yeah. Unless you're really confident that you can do it, I would take the slow approach like I am right now. Some of you guys watching it right now might be a little disappointed in me, because usually I'm more adept at handling the bosses than this, but well, things have not been looking up for me. At all. Come on. Okay, I was a little nervous there because I started falling from my jump just as I did it there. And just go all the way to the left side of the screen when he starts shooting his claws at you. There's no way they can hit you otherwise. I know this is a boring approach to take, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. I take a similar approach when fighting Eggman in the very end of Sonic 1. I just stand to the side, wait for him to show up at one of the two pistons that are on the right side of the screen, and then go in. And the same approach works out here just fine, and gives us good results. We are done the Death Egg Zone, and that does it for our showcase series of Sonic 2 Absolute. It's a fun and it's a slightly stressful one at that, cause you know, Wing Fortress. I'm still upset with myself about that. I thought I'd practiced enough this game that it wouldn't be a thing. That it wouldn't be a thing to worry about. And it was. But, oh well, you can't win them all. And that there is the ending cutscene for Sonic 2. Tails sees that Sonic is in trouble, so he gets on board with Tornado and goes to bail him out. And this is going to be the one and only time in the series that we get to see Super Sonic, because I don't get it, but I couldn't use him at all ever since I got the Chaos Emerald. But there he is. There is our man Super Sonic. Flying back down to Earth after taking care of Eggman and the Death Egg, which will crash land at the very end of the credit sequence here. That's another nice thing about 2013 Remake. It directly ties into an opening scene for Sonic 3, which is really cool. And you'll get to see that in a second. But for now, it's time for us to get Sonic 2 Absolute, a well-deserved send-off. It's an awesome sequence here too. And I believe the music used here is a remix of Sweet Dreams, the ending music for Sonic 2. And you should give it a listen to on YouTube sometime. It is spectacular. Like most Sonic soundtrack, to be fair. And there it is, guys. The end of Sonic 2 Absolute, and we got the credits rolling now. I think we'll see the credits for Team Forever in here as well. I hope so, because they did some good work with this mod. And with Sonic 1 Forever. So, thanks to them for making Sonic 2 Absolute, and I can't wait to see what other updates they dish out with this mod. I'm sure those are going to be awesome. They are still hard at work on updating this mod, so I recommend following them on Twitter under the account Team Forever Dev to see what else they've got. And they might have a YouTube as well. I'm not sure. I'll have to go dig around for that, and if not, well, sorry for unintended misinformation. But either way, Keep a close eye on their account, and watch out for update with Sonic 2 Absolute. This has mod support as well, if you were wondering, but not every mod that's put out there will work in compatibility with Sonic 2 Absolute. You'll have to revert back to the regular Taxman remake for Sonic 2 before using them. It really depends on the mod itself. And I might show up a few here and there as soon as I get done with catching up on all of my playthroughs that are in sore need of finishing. In any case, I wonder what y'all think of Sonic 2 Absolute. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what it is you think of this mod, and what else you would like to see from me on this channel. Now, I gotta apologize for this playthrough taking months to finish. I started it back in November with the first episode for Emerald Hill Zone, as well as a lengthy breakdown of all the options you see at the very start. And then I've been slow as a snail updating it, but it's finally done, and I'm happy enough with that at least. My playthroughs I've been less than satisfied with recently, mostly as far as my commentary goes. I've been trying to practice up on that, which is part of why my uploads have slowed down recently, but I'm trying to pick things back up. And I guess I should also mention I've moved again. If you pay attention to my webcam, you'll see that the room looks different. That's because I've moved. Same city, same state of course, but yeah, just wanted to clear it up in case you guys were confused. But my favorite thing about Sonic 2, if I had to think of anything, would definitely be discovering that the Hidden Palace Zone was going to be a thing in Sonic 2. That just blew me away. Sonic CD has all been my favorite classic Sonic game, but my god, Hidden Palace Zone has always been in the front of my mind whenever I think of classic Sonic. It's a definitive point in his history. I think even a fan organization has named themselves after the stage, Hidden Palace, which is sick. And what's also sick is this cutscene I was talking about earlier. There's a dead air crash landing onto Angel Island. And look at that! This is a full-on reference to the cover art for the Genesis game Sonic 3. The Genesis cover art. You see Knuckles peeking out from a bush as well. That is so cool. That is seriously sick. And it was awesome of them to throw this in there. I love how they went about it. It's just a shame they couldn't follow through with a mobile remake of Sonic 3 as well, like they did with Sonic 2, but they're gonna get to make up for that with Sonic Origins, provided that actually comes out this year, because Sega's been very close-mouthed about it recently. I don't get why, but all I can say is I hope development for Sonic Origins is still going smoothly, otherwise we might have something to worry about. But at least with Sonic Frontiers on the way, so it won't be empty-handed at least, unless they delay it again, but that's unlikely. In any case, that is it for my playthrough of Sonic 2 Absolute. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and the entirety of my series, and I hope you've been enjoying the rest of my content as well. I also want to mention that this channel has recently passed 75,000 total views across all of my videos. So we aren't that far off in the big 100K. And guys, the support you show my content means more to me than I could ever explain. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. I never would have gotten to this point if not for any of you. We've accomplished a lot of things, and I look forward to adding to the list. But until then, I'll see you on my next upload. If you did enjoy this video, let me know your thoughts with your likes and comments down below, and consider subbing and ringing that bell to stay up to date. I'll see you all next time. Take care, and don't forget, blue blurs for life. I'll see you all later.